how do you outsmart a selfish, arrogant know-it-all that always has to be right, always has to prove their point, goes all out to wind you up and enjoys gaining that negative reaction from you? It's not easy. However, the best way to outsmart a narcissistic individual is by regaining control over who you are as a person and no longer allowing them to control your reactions to them. Normal reactions, valid reactions. However, we have to learn who we are as a person and what they're doing and what they're triggering so that we no longer react in that manner, so that they can no longer control our reactions. One of the best ways to outsmart a narcissistic individual is to not outsmart them, is to let them think they know better, let them think they won, leave them to it, whatever. You go and do what you want to do over there. I'm going to slowly move away over here. The less attention you feed them, unfortunately, they go and look for that attention elsewhere. And it can hit our ego. We can fight to gain the attention back from the very person who used to shower us with the attention during their love bombing or their intermittent reinforcement. However, it never lasts with a narcissist. They lack the empathy, so they don't truly care about you. They just care about getting their needs met by you. So one of the first steps to outsmart a narcissistic person is to educate yourself on narcissism, on who they are as a person. Get to know who they are as a person and not who they've sold themselves to be based on who you are as a person and who you would like them to be. Get to know who they are and the games and the tricks that they play with you, so you're no longer taken in by them. You're no longer swept along with them. Learn your triggers. So a narcissistic individual will have gone all out to get to know who you are as a person. In the beginning, they will have listened so well to you and made you feel so appreciated and cared for. Only they were just extracting the information to know exactly what they can use against you to get what they want from you or to punish you. Know your triggers and no longer allow them to trigger you. It's not easy. It is painful. However, the more you react to them thinking, go on over, the more pleased they are, the more smug they are. A narcissistic individual will sit and watch you cry over the pain they've caused you. No remorse, but they'll have that little glint in their eye and that little smirk on their face because they believe they've got one over on you. Pleases them when you react. I believe it's Ross Rosenberg's method of observe, don't absorb. Observe their behaviour. Once you've educated yourself on their behaviour, observe the pattern so that you are prepared for what behaviour comes next when they can no longer trigger you and get the reaction they want from you. They often escalate their games to get that desired reaction from you. So by observing their behaviour, you can learn their pattern of behaviour, no longer absorb it, no longer take it personally, which is incredibly difficult to begin with because they are going to use personal attacks to get to you. A narcissistic individual will go all out to ruin your life whenever you try to call them out on something, which is why it's wise not to outsmart them and call them out directly in the first place, because they will go all out to ruin your life, and it is very unfair. However, once they've got you in that place, they've got you in that victim mindset, they've got you trapped, it helps them. You have to observe their behaviour, don't take it personally, don't inform them anything about yourself or what you are doing so that they do not know where to attack. You might have previously given them the information, changed the data, so that they can no longer attack you because you can recognise the game. Don't take it personally. Yes, they make it personal. They do that because they want you to take it personally and they want you to react to them. Observe the game that they are playing. Don't absorb it. No longer play it. Recognize that it's their insecurity. It's their triggers. When they fall silent on you, they want you to chase after them. When they're triangulating you, they're trying to provoke that jealousy. When they're gaslighting you, they're trying to distract you from reality. When they're attacking your character, they're trying to get you to defend and explain yourself to them. Do not take the dare. No dare. Don't defend yourself to a narcissistic individual. Don't argue with a narcissistic individual. You might as well go and argue with a brick wall. They're not listening. They're only listening to extract the information they can use to hurt you all the more. They just twist it straight back onto you. They just, what are you talking about yourself like this for? What are you talking about your mother, your brother, your sister like this for? It doesn't go in. There's a shield up. They don't let it compute. They just go all out to get revenge on you because they feel bad about who they are as a person. Don't rationalise or reason with them. They'll use those against you in so many horrific ways, and stop explaining yourself to them. Stop justifying your actions to them. Know your intentions so well that they can't get you to question your motives or your intentions. They're not interested in your motives or intentions anyway. They're interested in your attention. And with you explaining and defending and arguing with them, you're feeding them that attention that they're so desperately craving from you. Stop. Cut off the supply. No longer give them any form of reaction. It's not easy, and often we do fail several times along the journey. However, each time we fail, it's to recognise that, yeah, see, giving them a reaction doesn't work. We're just dragged straight back into the mud with them. I believe it was George Bernard Shaw that said, don't wrestle with pigs. You both get dirty and the pig enjoys it. Don't argue with a narcissist. They thrive off that attention from you. Remain calm. If at all possible, try to remain calm. Try to take your mind elsewhere. Think of something else. Try to find a safe exit route. Don't poke the bear. They lack empathy and they will go all out to punish you. Try and remain calm and find a safe exit route. Remember, they're still going to blame you. They're still going to claim that you're the one that's bitter, you're jealous, you're obsessed, you're petty, you're blah, 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 blah. Observe the game. Don't absorb it. Don't defend yourself to people that are buying into the narcissist's lies. The narcissist is love bombing those people. They'll figure it out in their own time. Focus on you and what direction you want your life to go in. Limited contact with a narcissistic individual if you cannot go no contact, and grey rock. So it's business-like communication, one-word answers. Don't give them any information. Don't feed them any sort of reaction. Minimal communication with them, if at all. No communication. And if at all possible, no contact. Cut them out of your life. You do not need that. There's enough negative, toxic things in life without the people who claim to care about you trying to destroy your life for you. We can often start to feel mean and, what are people going to think of me if I cut this person off? Who cares what other people think? The younger we are, the more we care what other people think. However, the older we are, the more wiser we become, and the less interested we become in other people's opinions, because we get to know ourselves and our triggers and our reasons. Know your intentions so well that other people can't get you to question and doubt yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with checking in with yourself, with questioning who you are and what you're doing and what your motives are, because it helps you grow. You need that growth mindset. Narcissistic individuals, because they always have to be right, they don't tend to have that growth mindset because they don't take responsibility. They don't. There's nothing wrong with taking responsibility for who you are as a person. Just distance yourself from those who make you feel responsible for everything that they do wrong. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. The links for those will be in the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.